Hey guys, it's me Tori, and I have not recorded a video in close to 3 months. So where have I been? Kevin and I have been filling out the paperwork for adoption, and we are waiting for our training classes, our first aid and CPR, and our background checks to come back, as well as finishing the paperwork up. Then we can finish our home study and have our home inspected and all that fun stuff so we can be matched with a child. We are not adopting an infant. We are not adopting a preteen child. We are adopting a teenager, or hoping to. Our goal is to get a child who will age out of the foster care system sooner rather than later, a place to call home, and a family that will love them unconditionally. So that's where we are. And in our paperwork, we just got to our financial statement. And wouldn't you know that we are currently in debt, like most average American families. But the question is, how much debt are we really in? And I'm gonna tell you the exact amount of debt we're in. And you're probably gonna shit a brick just like I did. And I will even tell you our net worth. Our net worth is negative roughly $30,000. That's just off the top of my head. And yes, negative $30,000 for a net worth. So what are we gonna do about it? Well, I'm gonna start making videos here on YouTube about our current situation and how we're gonna get out of debt and how we're gonna do it and how long it's gonna take us. So let's get started. So this is video 1, and in the end of every title, it will have how much debt we are currently in. So you can see as time goes on that we have been paying it off and how fast we have been paying it off, or if we've jumped into more. Wouldn't you like to know? So we've stopped using credit cards except for one. There's only one that we use, and the reason why we use it is because it has an automatic payment for my gym membership and an automatic payment for our trash collection. Yes, we live in an area where we have to pay for our own trash collection. It sucks. It's $90 every 3 months. And it could go up again anytime. So here's how much debt we're currently in. Between 2 houses, we have 2 mortgages. We have 11 credit cards that have balances. That's not all of our credit cards, but we have 11 with balances. We have 2 personal loans, one for a water softening system and one just for a personal loan that was taken out back in 2014 or 15. I can't remember which one. I think it was 14. It was 14. April 2014. And we have my 4 student loans and a car payment. So here's the total. As of last night, April 24th, we are $410,195.76 in debt. $410,195.76 in debt, with a negative net worth of $30,000. So how do we have a negative net worth of only $30,000? Well, I'll tell you. So Kevin bought this house back his first house back in 2007. His mom and siblings live in it with his stepdad and all that jazz. So that house is rated for commercial or residential. It's currently residential, but because it's town center in the city in which it's in, it's commercially or it's dually zoned. It can be used for either or. And not just his property is commercially zoned. It's the property on either side of him as well. So that's like 4 acres of land right there, because he has almost an acre. But the property itself as a commercial property is worth over $220,000. And he owes about $137,000 on the property. We bought our home as a short sale back in June of last year, and because it was a short sale, it was going for far less than what it should have as a regular sale. So we purchased our home for $193,000. and it's got a value of like 210-ish. So we have money within our land, within our properties, but we only have so much money in savings. So that's where a bulk of our negative net worth is being overcome by positive net worth. So like it's being counterbalanced by the property and the amount of like asset in our property. Go play. So that's where that's at. And then we have our almost $75,000 in credit card and student loans and personal loans and car loans and everything else kind of loans you can think of. So $410,000 is a lot of money. And people are probably sitting there going, how the hell did you get there? Well, 2 houses. So how the hell do we plan on getting out? I'll tell you. So here's the deal. My in-laws have lived in this house that my husband had purchased in 2007 the whole time. So almost 10 years now. And in that time frame, 3 of those years, we have paid the entire mortgage ourselves. Kevin and I have been keeping my in-laws' roof over their head for all this time because it would ruin Kevin's credit. And that's not something we want to do. We don't want to have to file bankruptcy. We don't want to have to do anything stupid with our money. And now we are trying to set examples for our children. My oldest is about to be 13, and we need to set a positive example for how to budget money, how to be responsible with our credit, and how to just be financially responsible. So we need to be that example as his parents. Yeah, we do. And we need to stop buying things we don't need, like useless freaking shit. Okay? No more makeup, Victoria. No more. No more. No. Done. No more tools for Kevin until all our credit cards and crap are paid off. Now, we know that there could be a wrench thrown into our debt payoff plan, and we are going to start small. So here's how we plan on doing this. And I will tell you right now that we are planning on putting in the title of every video. So look up here. In the title of every video, we'll have exactly how much we owe. And as you watch our videos, my video, our debt should decrease over time. Now, my goal is to have paid off all of our credit card debt and personal loans and student loans and mortgages in 10 years or less, just on Kevin's income alone. So here's how. Because now my in-laws are financially getting back on their feet and we no longer have to cover the entire mortgage ourselves, we will be receiving rent to cover their mortgage, which frees up about $800 a month for us. Yes, $800. So in that time frame, for the next 8, 9, 10 years, whatever it is, only $200 of it is going to go towards our credit deduction, like our credit, our debt-free journey. There you go. So what's the rest of it going to go to? For the first few months, we are going to be putting away $600 of that towards our adoption fund. So we will have hopefully our full $3,000 for our adoption fund before we finish our home study. There is no guarantee about that, but I'm hoping. And if not, we'll have to take some money out of savings or wait an extra month and then go from there. So yes, we are trying our hardest to like make up the $3,000 adoption fund in the course of what, May, June, July, like 3 months. And we can't dedicate $1,000 right now. We could try, but we wouldn't get out of debt any faster. So we're gonna start with $200 towards our debt reduction, and we're gonna start with our lowest balance card. Now we're not gonna do Dave Ramsey's method of snowball. We are gonna start with the snowball and then we're gonna avalanche. We're gonna pay off some promotional balance cards, or in this case our furniture that we purchased has promotional end dates before they accrue interest. So so before we get to that point, we'd like to pay it off so we don't pay any extra interest. So we have less than 10 years if we don't have any screw ups or hiccups or anything like that. And then we will be 100% debt free, which will be freaking amazing. We do plan on using our tax returns and going from there. So in the title, you see $410,195.76 in debt. And we are gonna slowly but surely work our way out, $200 extra at a time, starting with $200. That's it. Free up $200. We've already done that by reducing our car insurance, reducing our cable, reducing our cell phone bill, by reducing how much we spend on gas, not going places. We don't drive just to drive. So yeah, start small and work your way up. So thanks for watching, and I'm so glad I could finally get this video recorded. Bye guys. Subscribe for future videos.